Good morning campers, welcome back to the Daily Meat. Another portion of your daily meaty goodness. And today is Thursday, the 9th of July 2026, and we are deep inside the Manifesto bush campers. Very deep. So last night we had a cheeky little camp at the Manifesto homestead. Had a bit of steak. Had a nice £20 RAC voucher that we needed to use up. So right there we cooked a nice 8-ounce ribeye steak. Oh, good times campers, good times. So it's currently 9 AM. I had a beautiful night's sleep. I did wake up at about 7 o'clock. Bruno needed a pee, so I let him out, and then we had a little bit of an extended snooze, I'm gonna lie. Nice and peaceful, no issues for the night, because this is where I live, and any problems, an Englishman can defend his castle and all that good stuff. But we had a good little camp last night. Very warm though. Been very hot. So last night we was testing out the S2000 Pro power station. We had the fridge plugged into it. We had my air fryer, charged various devices, and we only used 19% of the battery. That's very impressive. Now I believe today it's going to be extra spicy. It's supposed to be up to 34 degrees today, campers. So we need to stay away from the warm stuff and stay very cool today. I must admit, even though it's 9 AM in the morning and we're in the shade, I can feel the heat starting to pick up. The meat wagon has got no AC. I still haven't got the Audi back yet. Don't know what's going on with the air conditioner on that at the moment. It's still trying to figure it out. I did have a comment yesterday. Somebody said the air conditioning in a car going hot and cold is a normal cycle. No, this is going from freezing cold to normal ambient temperature for extended periods of time. It's not normal. My mechanic is professional. He knows what he's talking about. So, not trust the science, we'll trust the professional. Yep. So anyway, hope he fixes that today, because that would be nice, because Mrs. Meat's got the Vitara. So we'll see. Bruno had a very nice camp last night as well. He enjoyed himself, didn't you, puppy? Oh, you're having a big stretch. He's been chewing some sticks. Although his food is down at the house, so once I've had breakfast, we need to get a move on. And Maggie's down there as well. Just need to open the back door. It's there's some ventilation in there. It's hot. But no, it was good to get back out in the meat wagon once again. Our first proper camp since little incident in the valleys. Oh, I forgot my little cup, so we've got to go with a big boy cup today. The little cup is down at the house. That's why I was having a cheeky cider the other day. This will do us, so this will be just fine. But no, Bruno slept on his captain's chair there. He was out for the count. I had the fan blowing directly onto his face, so he stayed nice and cool. I had my fan just on the side there blowing on me, and after about an hour or so I turned it off because it got quite chilly. But no disturbances through the night. I had a very good night's sleep, but now the temperature really is starting to pick up. Let's go reaching a little further to dunk the bicky today. So it's time to pack up camp and head back home. We got a long commute, so we can't hang about. Well, Bruno's all ready to head back home. You want your breakfast, don't you, boy? You want your breakfast and you want to terrorise Maggie. That's what's going to be happening in the next 10 minutes. I don't know. Right, so long Manifesto campsite. It was a fun evening. Now we need to get back into the heat of the day. There's some branches just clipping the back of the meat wagon. I need to do a bit of trimming up here at some point. Just trim some of these bushes. Not very good for the paint job. Bruno's enjoying the view of the plums there. Oh no, he's moved. Yeah, he's still looking. do like camping there as well. And this is a fire pit. And I sometimes, well, I used to camp at the back there. But as you can see, it just gets the sun. In the morning it gets very hot. But facing this way you get some really nice sunsets. Oh, campers, it is 1:45. I've been hibernating in the house, trying to stay cool. Been editing yesterday's video. Man, it is hot. It is hot. I think what I'm going to do, spider webs. Let's go for a little drive and just try and get some airflow going. It's definitely in the 30s, that's for sure. Well, out on the big bad streets of Long Sutton, it is rather warm, very warm. So after last night we had a steak, we had some crispy potato slices and some coleslaw, still got some left. So I need to go to a shop today to get something to accompany that for tonight's dinner. And also maybe something for lunch, a bit peckish, even though it's like, yeah, it's late in the day. But at the minute, any excuse to get out of the house, have a nice drive in a meat wagon and get that air, get that breeze flowing. Wow, check this out. VW T4 pickup edition. Nice. And he give me a wave. I've noticed today I got mooing noises again. The moo valve is starting to play up. Just at low revs under heavy load. I think we're gonna have to get it fixed at some point. We're just cruising down the A17. It's okay today. There's nothing cutting me up at the last minute. Cruising at a steady 50. Just enjoying the breeze. Yeah, look, just in front of me there, we've got the Millfield Auto Pass delivery van. It's like they're delivering my neck of the woods. That's where we got our new diesel pump belt and valve cover gasket from. Yeah. Anyway, we're slipping into Audi once again. Deutsche's finest. Wow, it's oh look, we got the anal tribute just on the left there. Nice work, sir. So according to the weather app on my phone, it's currently 32 degrees Celsius, and in the back of the meat wagon it's 35. Whew, that's hot. Well, it's nice walking around there with a bit of air conditioning, but we are now back out in the mobile sauna. I've got some lunch. After yesterday's kebabs, I've gone for the Greek kebab, sorry. I've gone for a Chinese style skewers with a sweet chili dip. 6.7 grams of protein. Quite a comprehensive ingredient list there, so yep. And I got an ice cold cappuccino. Right, let's go and seek some shelter. We'll have a late lunch. Not overly hungry today, it's muy scorchio. Muy scorchio. Well, campers, we are back at Cinder Ash Park on the way home to stop for a spot of lunch. Right by the poo bin there. There is no breeze at all, but at least my cafe is dripping wet, a bit like myself. Iced coffee cappuccino. Chin chin. Let's move that camera a little bit, that's a bit better, isn't it? Get my back doors in there. Alright, let's have a Chinese style skewer with sweet chili dip. High in protein, 6.7 grams per serving. A little bit like the little satay chicken nuggets. Look at that sauce, campers. Okay. Ooh. Sauce is a little spicy. Sweet chili, very nice. If a little watery. It is very, very warm in here today. There's actually quite a few bits of chicken in there. Look at that, douse that in there. Well, I'm thinking the spice will make me perspire a little bit, which will aid in the cooling. I was actually thinking if the house is going to be too hot again tonight, I'll probably end up taking the meat wagon back down the garden again and sleep in the van. So it was quite cool last night. After about 10 o'clock. And I had a very good night's sleep. So did Bruno. He didn't move. He was on that chair all the way through till the morning. Until we needed to go for a pee-pee. That is much better than the Greek kebabs yesterday with the strange sauce. A sweet chili dip is very nice. So the Chinese style skewers with a sweet chili dip is complete. That was alright. Bit of a breeze kicked in then. Oh, that feels good. As long as we get a bit of air, a bit of breeze, it ain't too bad. Right, I'm going to finish my iced coffee and I'm going to go and hibernate for the rest of the afternoon in the living room with the puppies with the fans on. Memory, correct me if I'm wrong, but ain't a heat wave officially when you have 3 days in a row that is above 30 degrees Celsius? Is that officially a heat wave? I always remember you used to have weather like this. You'd have a thunderstorm, clear the air, then it'd be nice and cool again. But this year and the last few years, I can't remember the last time I see a thunderstorm around this neck of the woods. So you have the heat, then it dies off a little bit, then it comes back a few days later. Just need a good thunderstorm to clear the air. I don't know, but I don't know if it's because I live up this neck of the woods now, but when I used to live down south, that's how it used to roll. Right, picnic time is over. I'm going back to the homestead to hibernate. Well, campers, it's 5:15 in the evening. I've been hibernating. The puppies are in the kitchen eating their dinner. And, I've cracked open a cheeky cider. One of the ones I never drunk from last night's camp, the Orchard Vintage Cider. Vintage cider, 8.2%. Oh, Bruno has arrived in the... Yep, he's licking my frosty cold cider. You had your food, puppy? Yep, that's nice and refreshing. So Bruno can drink the condensation of the bottle, but we're going to be drinking the contents. Anyway, good health, campers. Oh, I've had this a couple of times before. Very nice cider. I think it's about £1.29 or something. Very cheap. Very nice, very refreshing on a hot summer's day. So outside it is still 32 degrees, very spacey. Not been able to take Bruno out today. So yeah, we're gonna just have a lazy day today after our camp yesterday. Just gonna drink a little bit more of my cider. Very nice drop, very sweet. I like it. Not too dry. It doesn't taste as strong as some of these 8%ers do, but yeah, it's quite refreshing. Look at that, dripping wet. But yep, I'm gonna yeah, it's gonna chill out for a while. Maybe a little bit later on we'll take Bruno up the garden. And you never know, we may have another night in the van. See how it goes, see how it goes. There's still no air at the minute. Just riding out the heat wave. Right, campers. So it is 8 PM and that is the current temperature in the back of the meat wagon. Yeah, I don't know about sleeping in here tonight. Right, so I've got Bruno with me, just taking him for a stroll up the garden. I can still smell chive. Still smells very chivey around here. Look at that, best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube. Bruno's been very hot today, but he's come to life the last hour. Got built up energy, so we need to go for a little stroll. Got one of my neighbouring cats there. So according to the Google Web, the current temperature is 27 degrees outside. Yep, that is hot. Back in the homestead it is like stifling in there. I've been sitting down with a couple of fans on as usual, had my ice cold beverage, and I've drunk about a litre of water after that. Got to stay hydrated. These warm summer days. Yeah, we'll see how it is in a couple of hours. If it's still like stiflingly hot, I probably will just drive the meat wagon a little bit up the garden, not right up to the campsite, and possibly sleep in the back of that tonight. We'll see if the house cools down. There's no breeze at all tonight. Very calm. Yeah, it looks like there's remnants of a pigeon there. It's probably from Twiglet, one of my neighbour's cats. Tends to hang around here. Wow, look at all them apples. Yeah, still very small. Oh, there's a bit of a breeze here. Like I was saying earlier, I've camped the van here before. Got a fire pit there ready to go. Look at that. Yeah, nice little sunset there. Beautiful view. But when it's this hot, there's no shade. No shade at all. So you've got a few different areas where you could plonk the meat wagon, or maybe you could probably even get a tent in there, to be honest. Plums are very small this year. Yeah, look at the pears. The apricots have been falling. Yeah, these are a bit too far gone. I'll have to start picking some of these off tomorrow. I think I'll eat that one now. Let's have a couple of them. Not quite ready yet. What about that one? Oh yeah. There we go. A couple of apricots. Bit of a snack. And just like that guy in the Derbyshire Dales who did a poo, we are returning to the scene of the crime. Look at that. No meat wagon here. Right, I'm going to sit down here and have a little munch down on my apricots. And Bruno can have a little sniff. Oh, and enjoy this beautiful summer's evening. There we go, there's my fresh apricot. I'll keep hold that seed. 100% organic. Even Bruno's having a bit of apricot, he likes them. Good boy. Oh yeah. Looks like the deer have been up here again, having a little snooze under the tree. You can always tell when they've been about with the flattened grass. As soon as you come halfway up the garden, they can hear you coming and they leg it. Sometimes see them running across these fields. Look at that beautiful view again. Well, that's going to do it for this portion of the daily meet. Oh, nice breeze. The day after the camp before. Nice camp last night. And just spent most of today just staying out of the heat. I think this is the worst of it. I think after today it's going to be getting slightly cooler, and hopefully by the weekend, Saturday, Sunday time, we'll be back into the mid-20s and a bit more bearable. But yep, hope you enjoyed today's little just day chilling around after our camp. Had a good night's sleep last night. Bruno was happy to get back out in the meat wagon, back to a bit of van lifing. Yeah, so I ain't going to go camping again within the next couple of days. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Still not heard about the Audi yet. So maybe that'll be a job for tomorrow. See what's going on with that. I'm going to grab another apricot for my walk back to the house. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next portion of the daily meet. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all then. stay meaty.